Hello and welcome to another edition of MOWP. That's right, Marked Out Wrestling Bomb. And I've got my two co-hosts as usual to join me. But before I introduce them, I want to do a quick tease rundown of what we're going to cover. We're going to do a little bit of talk about Samoa Joe and his relinquishing the NXT title. We're going to talk about the Adam Cole plans that WWE possibly pitched to him. Zelina Vega and 9/11. Johnny Wrestling apparently is one of the guys with a contract coming up soon. Did you know Brian got snubbed by the former Broski?
What?
And Bobby Lashley is no longer champ. We're going to unpack all of that. And to do it, I've got my cohort that shows up is Rody Rob here.
I'm here. Well, don't be mean to her.
Oh, mean to her?
Was that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about the guy in
I thought you were saying because Kiara wasn't here.
Oh, now, if anyone was being mean to her, that was you by implying that I was meaning her. Kiara's absent tonight for school, so we'll give her a pass. Little did she know she missed a championship change, but the other stuff she already kind of knew about. Brian is our other host from Parts Unknown, not just above Rob's head. What's up, Brian?
No, just fucking having a nice little Monday. It's been interesting, to say the least.
Wow.
Where are you going, Rob?
That was he's trying to turn you up because you sound really low.
I could turn myself. This is something that we should have done when we were just sitting here.
We're good.
We're
good. You're good.
We were more worried about video at the time, Brian.
We're good.
I see.
So let's get it started. Brian, you're in charge of our YouTube live chat board tonight. See if anything good flows through there.
Sounds good.
But we're going to start with Joe. And we find out that Samoa Joe, he tweeted a video over the weekend. And there's been, this is kind of weird to talk about, guys, because the video implies that he's got an injury and that he's having to relinquish the title because he's got the injury.
He's hurt, yeah.
So, yeah, he's hurt. And he's going to give the belt up because apparently it's going to be a long time. And then there's others that are like, wish speedy recovery.
Yeah.
And then there's others that are like, nah, this will work. He doesn't fit in with the new NXT, so this is the way to get the belt off him.
So Bill Maher has this segment that he does, and I'm not a huge fan of Bill Maher, but he has a segment he does that I like. It's called, I don't know for a fact that it's true. I just know it is, right? And that is what it is with Samoa Joe. I don't know for a fact that he's not hurt. I just know he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems weird that if he was hurt and they knew it ahead of time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just the timing of it and the rebranding and everything. And maybe they're like, dude, we need you on the main roster. We need some star power. You're the one.
What it is? You think this is just a way to bring him up to Raw or SmackDown?
Maybe.
Why? I mean, they already had him up there. Why would you bring him down just to drop him down just to bring him back up?
Right.
Why?
That's what I think too. Like, it is kind of strange. But although NXT was different, like before, and I guess they restructured, and I guess there is a possibility that he goes to Raw or SmackDown. It's weird.
Now
I hope he's okay.
Here's my one argument against you, Rob and Brian. I want your thoughts on this. Why would they give him the title, make him the first ever 3-time champ, re-sign him, and then strip the belt if he wasn't actually hurt?
Right. No, that is a good
Again,
point.
I don't know for a fact.
Right.
Yeah, and it very well could be. I could just be a stupid mark right now, but
right.
Just saying.
Well, no, that's what's fucked up about injuries in a world of fucking kayfabe. We never know what's real and what's not. You know how many times somebody hurt their left elbow, but then in the match that I'm going to have with you later, you're going to work the shit out of my right elbow? Oh, remember he had an elbow surgery. Because fans are stupid. We remember the elbow surgery. We don't remember which run. Right. So you just attack my good one for hours.
Yes.
And I have to sell the shit out of it. I mean, this is kayfabe 101. So I hope, Joe, this is kayfabe. But if not, well wishes, my friend.
So wait. Sorry to cut you off. Are they going to rebrand the belt and everything too? Like, they haven't announced it, but I assume they're going to. Right?
I would assume they have to with the logo change, because otherwise you're keeping around the old logo.
Not to mention, it's a Vince McMahon production now, and all belts under Vince have to look like shit.
True.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and he probably was like, dude, this looks too much like Big Goldie. I know it's a miniature version, but got to get it out of here.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Adam Cole for a second in the WWE world. I believe, and you guys can argue with me if you want to. I believe that there were many stories that had to have been pitched for this, meeting that he had with Vince. There's no way it was just one. But the one that seems to be the cream that rose to the top that has filtered out into the IWC is that he was going to be a mouthpiece for Keith Lee. I know that they abandoned everything that NXT does down there when these people get moved up, but these two had a war in the final days of Keith Lee being in NXT.
Yeah.
So and you're just gonna he's the manager. Let's not even talk about the fact that Adam Cole can wrestle and Keith Lee can talk. So they don't even need.
They
to
don't
be
need each other,
right?
I don't hate the idea, Brian, if they made Keith Lee a heel. And again, all this is moot, right?
Right.
But if they make Keith Lee a heel, I'd be down for Keith Lee being a heel. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good baby face. But cool, I'm down with it.
I think it's so hard to create baby faces that why would you turn on his obvious.
What I want
like a natural baby.
Right. Thank you, Brian.
If I could sit down with Adam Cole right now and have a one-on-one, off camera, fucking no bullshit conversation with him, I would like to know, number one, is this true? Number two, were you presented with this? And number three, was this factored into your decision to say, fuck it, I'm out? Or was there another bigger reason why?
Yeah, or was the Nia Jax one that we heard in the 24/7 title?
That one could not. I don't believe that one. That one is like, that's insane, man.
All I know is if I feel like if this one was real, then they were like, "Hey, Adam, door's over there."
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
By the way, we have a Soji, Stike Leather, and Sealer Stout on the board with us tonight.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
So real quick, Soji said, I'll be back after the game and watching the Raw highlights. And I read that because there was a lot of chatter on Twitter tonight, Brian, that Raw was good, right? And now we only watched a couple segments of it. We didn't watch the whole show.
We watched two.
Well, three.
Well, one was part two.
Yeah, part two, right. So we can't attest to it, but, the comment you made, which is sound, is that, they're doing a good show tonight and we're missing it. It's in response to all the shit fucking AEW's been doing. But I thought about it.
Could have been football.
I think it's football. I think it's Monday Night Football is back on. We got to come with our A game. That's who we're challenging tonight.
So Dude, Brian, before you chime in, you're 100% right. There's no way Vince did this because of AEW.
To pre-announce Big E cashing in. You pre-announce that. That means people go, oh, football's on tonight. But Big E's going to cash in. I like Big E. Ah, shit, I want to see this.
Will they really give him the title?
We'll go watch Raw, and we'll jump back to the football game, and then go back to Raw. Football, you can miss a couple plays. You'll be all right. Go back to Raw.
Yeah.
So I think it was a ploy for Raw, or for football. That's
so you don't think AEW had anything to do with their decision to put the title on Big E?
No, not at all. No.
Here's why, Brian. Why would last week suddenly his mind has changed? Like Vince and company finally want to acknowledge them now? No, they don't care.
All out.
They don't care.
No,
I still think they don't care.
Because CMPUNK.
I still think they don't care.
Let me argue the point with you, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
If it was Hunter, if it was Triple H, if it was Paul running Raw, then yes, I think any moves made to improve the product would be in retaliation and answer to AEW's move. Vince, I think Vince truly doesn't fucking care. I think personally, I don't think he cares. Vince makes billions of dollars. He's got his market. He's got his fucking overseas contracts. He's got everything he wants, and he's probably got a fucking sweet Disney deal coming. Who knows when?
I don't debate that there's another deal coming, but the fact that you hear all this shit about him ripping up scripts like day of shows.
He was doing that before.
To me, it shows that he cares a little bit, right?
He was doing that before AEW.
True.
So
True, but he's still doing it. He's still doing it, so you can't say he doesn't care.
I don't
Do you
think
mean he just doesn't care about wrestling in general, like WWE, or just
No, he doesn't care about AEW. He doesn't. He's still not acknowledging them as any competition.
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Acknowledge me. No.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, that Roman is AEW.
And you guys do know that last week, actually, and this also could be another reason too, this was the first week that Dynamite did a higher key demo rating than Raw. They did apparently 681,000 viewers.
Yeah. No,
it's true. It's Fox is on like every.
It is true, but they earned their spot there. You can't go, oh, Wes Welker, the reason he's got championship rings is because he was on the Patriots. No, he earned his spot. He was a part of the team. He caught all those fucking balls thrown his way. You can't just go,
SmackDown, they earned the contract then, if that's what you want me to say.
They were a global brand, and it was an appealing prospect for Fox.
It would be nice for them to keep that up.
Look,
right?
On a Friday night, the numbers that they're drawing are pretty damn impressive.
Brian, I gotta say, my friend, my brother, I gotta say that your need to automatically jump in and defend the AEW brand, to no matter what, and to not acknowledge other aspects of WWE and everything, it does kind of turn people off like me. That it's like, I like AEW. I'm critical, yes, but I like AEW. But anytime I make a point that doesn't go with the narrative, all the marks go, no, wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
like I'll be honest. Anytime I made a comment on Twitter, like a whole shit ton of strangers start attacking me.
Yeah,
I don't even have any followers.
Though,
Wait, I don't even have any followers, Brian. That's the fucked up part. I'm like, I don't. So when
I don't have any followers, and I had Jericho block me. So what do you want?
Yeah. I mean, but no, this is what's crazy. I post something like that I think is pretty cool. Like, hey, look at this. I found this funny meme. Nobody likes it. I found this video that I want to share that I think is really cool. No, look at this weather thing. Then I say one thing about AEW, and all of a sudden now I get people to respond.
Yeah, you're stupid. You don't know anything about wrestling. You're dumb. You're fucking Mark.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm talking about the Twitter.
We're not talking about you.
Twitterverse.
Yeah.
But
you're light. You're mild. That you're that mild.
Yes. No. I like talking with you about it. We can have a real conversation, but there's a lot of people that are very critical.
The bottom line is AEW they're full steam ahead. They're kicking some ass, but they're still a relatively unknown. People are still catching on.
100%.
And WWE, Raw and SmackDown both are well-known brands with a built-in base, whether it's dwindling or not. No one's going to argue that.
Yeah.
But they've still got name ID. They still got buying power.
Yeah.
So
did WCW before they closed.
Oh.
And
And what is AEW? Wait, Brian. To your point,
Scott Steiner. They had Kwee.
I know,
Brian.
They had Tully Blanchard. They had Dustin Rhodes. Wait. Now you have Tully Blanchard.
Yes,
Dustin Rhodes.
There's my point right there, Brian. Isn't AEW most similar to WCW?
Yes.
I mean, with like
in
TNT,
many ways.
Yeah, I mean, sure, there are similarities.
Thank you.
But
Thank you. We can move on after
that. As far as the inmates running the asylum,
maybe a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Zelina Vega lost her father in 9/11 and had custom gear made and was all excited to do the tribute show at MSG.
This is not a good topic for you to bring in. You're saying it so happenstance, so as if Zelina Vega has lost her dad on 9/11 and she had all this gear made. Wow. No emotion in this at all.
I thought I had some emotion.
No, you had no emotion. You are an emotionless shell of a man, is what you are.
Wow.
Is what you are. You talk about your kids, you bubble. But when you talk about somebody else's tragedy, you're like,
kids.
Oh, you see that town got eaten up by the tornado? Yeah, it sucks for them. Anyway, Tina, eat your ham.
Tina, eat your food.
Eat your steak. So if
you're the one making jokes, I'm just saying.
If you
as you're criticizing me.
Fair. In case you've been under a rock, we just had the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And anniversary is not a really good word for it, honestly, but it is what it is.
No.
And I didn't know this until this weekend, but Zelina Vega, yes, as Adam said, tragically lost her father during the attacks. He was one of the 3,000 victims of that horrible, horrible event. And so she was booked to be on Raw. SmackDown. Had new gear put together. Was going to show off at MSG in front of her hometown on the anniversary. And what happens? What happens, Brian?
Hey, Zelina, I need to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to cut you. Sorry. We don't have time.
Now,
Finn and Roman went over.
somebody said back to me, like, well, if you didn't know about this, would you have been so upset that it was cut?
That's not the point.
That exactly, Rob. We do know about it now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure somebody else knew backstage. It wasn't like this was new information. It's a 5-minute match, I'm sure. And you could have done their intros during commercial and had them come back already in the ring, ready to go. You could have found the time. It's a tribute show.
Yeah.
You're wagging your dick about how you were the first ones to have a live event after 9/11. You want to relive that and mention that all the time. Don't mention that all the time.
Right.
Well,
I think it was
one of those promos.
I think they said it was either the Edge and Seth segment that went long, or they needed time for Roman and what the fuck was it?
Yeah, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucked up either way.
Yeah, and not as fucked up as Juan's comment. Juan, that's such an offensively stupid comment. I'm not even going to say it, on the air here.
Yeah.
Look, it's not to Adam. It's not that we just found out and now we're offended. It's a pattern of practice, right? It's a pattern of WWE of bagging people's shit in trash bags and sending it to them. It's a pattern of just being
re-signing a woman and then cutting her husband 2 weeks later.
Right.
Yeah.
Throwing a woman through a fucking table 37 times and then cutting her, after you cut her husband before you destroyed her. I mean, those are not on the level of the Zelina Vega thing.
Oh, you were talking about Lana there.
Yeah. But it's just such a fucked up thing. And it blows my mind because I have met Stephanie McMahon. I thought she was as friendly and as sweet a person as I have met. I don't know her behind the smile.
I don't think she's involved in any way right now, except for in the outside.
That's not my point. My point is that there are people in that company with influence who are not assholes. And you would think somebody would say, this is an asshole thing to do.
Yeah, but if
it's going to turn people away. If
Vince is just the crazy, like, cuckoo, I'm old and fucking senile and crazy and I'll do what I want, like, the king who's like, we're all gonna kiss gooses, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He makes some weird decree. No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
kiss gooses.
He's just like, everybody else is like, we're gonna go work on our branding elsewhere while you fuck this up.
Yeah. I don't know. One of my employees had a special moment in this larger special moment. I would feel it'd be an obligation just even for employee morale to allow them to have this. And it would have hit, right? You would have had PR fucking gold to allow this woman to come up there and do that. There was no loss in this.
Oh yeah, she
would
have
like the emotion and everything that they always crave for. I mean, this is like her being out there in the ring. I could imagine that she would have been I don't know, just the whole thing is just, it's so fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Godian on the board says that was disrespectful, especially because she wanted something special to pay tribute to her dad.
You want to do that again?
Yeah. I don't think it was typed right.
Take two.
Yeah, that was disrespectful, especially because she wanted to.
Yeah.
Something. Well, you fucked it up more than he did, but yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to fix it in my brain. That's why. Anyway.
So, Zelina, we love you. Vince, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Johnny Wrestling is apparently the next name on the list of, by the way, we forgot his contract's up in December. This is a fucking pattern. Now, I read a story, Brian and Rob, I don't know if you're aware of this, that a lot of these, contracts got restructured during COVID. That's how Kevin Owens is ending a year early after he said he signed a 5-year deal in 2018.
I can verify.
Stuff like that. Like they change them so that they have a shorter end date. I don't know if this was Vince being cocky as hell or trying to see where his loyalties lie or who's going to be with him, but did he think that they were all just like, oh, we can go where else? So this goes back to my other point with you, Brian. That's why I don't think Vince ever sees them as a threat. He's like, yeah, take whoever.
Take whoever, really?
I
You think
really
he
think he
cares?
believes that because right now, the one thing that caught traction of a negative press on AEW was that now they've got guys like Archer and Cage who aren't getting enough of a presence and push. So if people like that are starting to complain now because all this new talent showing up, catering is getting full in the AEW locker room, and they need to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
not
so.
a
Those types
shot.
of people,
That's a
I don't
fact.
think people would jump from AEW to WWE.
Yes.
At least right now.
No, yes, absolutely they would.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You think
they would.
so?
Oh, I can see Brian Cage going there. He's a big muscle meathead. I mean, that's
Brian Cage was cut from there.
Yeah, he
Well,
was already there.
I understand that, but I'm saying he's a big meathead. He could go back. Actually, people have gotten cut. Go back. I
Like
think
Steiner, Big Papa Pump went back.
I think I made a pretty good argument for Hangman being the first huge defection to the WWE. I mean, you can argue with me on that, and I respect your opinion. I think there's
I think it's a possibility. He's clearly not
Right.
one of the inner elite, if you will,
But-
of the big four.
No,
Mike-
I disagree. Why? Just because he's not on TV right now?
well, we've done this.
He's not on TV because
No, I
he's
know.
had
I
a
know.
kid.
We've done it
We've
ad
done
nauseum. We disagree on it. I think we both have valid points. I do want to say that, and I know I was 100% eating crow on Adam Cole. I said they would offer him the world. Why would he leave that? I was wrong. I eat the crow. I'm gonna double down though on Johnny Gargano, and the reason why is because they're having a baby. And maybe the security of a WWE contract is more appealing than the unknown of an AEW situation.
But it's still a contract though on AEW. It's not like it's just.
And they
like
get
this,
health
like-
care, so there's an argument,
Yeah.
right? There's an argument. But
Here's the easiest way to argue this with the Johnny Gargano thing. Nobody, when this news broke out, is clamoring about will he go to AEW. Okay,
No,
he's a Ring of Honor, he's an Impact, he's an NWA commodity, but he's not a commodity right now for AEW. Nobody would give two shits if he even debuted as a Casino Royale Joker. Like, he's just
who? Gargano?
Gargano.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't know about
I don't
that.
know what you're
I don't
talking-
think he would be like in like Bryan Danielson and all that echelon, but like he could be like with Andrade, with all the people he was in NXT with.
Yeah.
Andrade, fucking.
I think
Now-
I don't
think he
see
bought
that
in.
as a huge thing.
I think he bought into the WWE way.
I'm with you, Rob.
The way?
The way.
He bought into the
He bought
way.
into the way. Yeah.
And plus, indie wrestling, she could take that name.
She could take my name.
Yeah. And I wonder what Candice's contract is too. I mean, I wonder if that has any impact on his decision as well.
Baby contract.
Yeah. Now,
Baby
here's the thing about it is he going to fit in with the new NXT, or are they gonna
I feel like they send him to Raw or SmackDown.
to do what?
Fuck if I know. But they don't have that many people. Like they have 2 and 3 hour shows, and they use like the same 5 people.
I
Like,
think
I
that,
don't know.
you don't think they keep on NXT? Let's let him be their fucking guy there.
I don't know.
Where the
'cause
fuck is
the way that
Ciampa?
they were like talking about how NXT
He's
was
with
going to be,
Thatcher.
Oh, Chomps with Thatcher. That's right.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, are they going to bring up all those guys that have just like Ciampa, like you said, Ciampa, Thatcher, all like the high name level talent? Are they going to just move them to Raw and SmackDown?
I don't know. Maybe Ciampa finally gets Goldie back.
Oh, well, gets Goldie back. Just
Maybe-
by
maybe
just
Raw
getting
signs
rid of the
Velveteen.
title? Here, you can keep it.
Yeah,
Keep it.
right.
We don't fucking want it.
Maybe
Ouch.
Raw signs Velveteen.
Oh my god.
No,
Is that Kiera?
No, she's not here. What are you talking about? Where?
Oh, I heard something.
No.
that was Rob going. Oh.
Oh.
All right. Our next topic is Brian gets snubbed. Brian, please do the honors.
It's still an open wound, to be honest. But so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but last week I made a My Sacrifice Creed video for Matt Cardona and his GCW run.
Yeah, the broski.
Yeah, nice headband, you fucking dick.
I was wearing it because he liked your video,
In
man.
honor.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He liked
Honor.
the video. He even commented on it. He said, "OMG." He said, "Oh my god." So I was like, "Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get like a retweet or something."
Right.
This was just a fun little stupid thing. I had a dumb idea. I thought he could use it towards his heel stuff that he's doing in GCW. You know, whatever. No harm. Just whatever. Just trying to be a nice guy, I guess.
Broski.
I opened up my phone today. All right, tonight. He had his guy make the same goddamn video, but like just use different clips and stuff. And like he posted the same, like so if you just go to his page right now, you'll see my Sacrifice video, but look at the date. And then if you go to my page at Marked Out BT, you can see that there's a fucking same video. Actually, I would say it's a probably even better video. It paints him as
And he
more of a-
commented on it, so you know he saw it.
Yeah, I know he saw it.
You
So,
need to
like,
get some
I DM'd him.
screenshots
I'm
of
like,
that.
hey man, here I'll read what the fuck I said. I was very nice about it. I'm not trying to like burn any
Well,
bridges or
I'm taking burning bridges. I'm taking it off.
yeah,
That
You can do that.
Adam's a ride or die, so you know.
yeah. I said, hey dude.
My
still
friends,
think-
my
Let-
friends
let
may
him-
forgive you. I won't.
Let him read it.
Wait, what'd you say?
My friends may forgive you, but I won't. I have to remind Rob about that when it comes to the smoke.
Yeah.
No, I DM'd him. I said, hey dude, stoked that you liked my idea for the Creed video. Legit though, could have asked me for the original. Haha. I even threw a haha in there. I would have happily given it to you or tweaked it to your liking. If you ever need video editing work, I'd be more than pumped to work with you. Keep crushing it out there. Best BT. See, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be fucking. This is what I get. And I think they even use like the same exact like audio too. Like, cause I cut the song because obviously it's Scott Stapp. The guy has fucking pipes for days. His vocal cords, not his dick.
Yeah.
And yeah. And it's like
Dude, you
all right,
had
so
me
they
up
even use,
until
like,
Scott
this part of
Stapp.
the song.
Yeah. Once you started
Once you
elevating.
started talking about Creed, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the song is gold. I can't knock the song.
He listens to Creed
I
with
can't knock
ears
that.
wide closed.
Yeah.
What?
But now,
With
now I'm
bud,
like, well,
holes
what the fuck? Like, I
clenched.
thought we were Long Island. I thought we were broskies. I thought we're both from Long Island.
Look, I applaud you, Brian, for being the bigger man. I applaud you for trying to, be nice about it and offer your services and, be the wounded dog that still wants to get pet. I
Yeah.
get that. I applaud you for that. I've got to go with Adam. I got to say, dude, Cardona, it's kind of fucked up. It's
We
kind of
were all fans.
It's kind of a dick move,
Not
man.
cool.
I mean, Brian
Right.
spent time out of his personal life to
Yeah.
go through your
I
videos.
mean, how much is that worth?
Well, I mean, it's not a lot.
Oh, okay.
well, yeah.
but
I mean, hey,
to go
that's neither here nor there.
He had to, ignored his girlfriend for a long time.
I don't have one, but
To go through your
Come
videos,
on, kayfabe, bro.
to
We're
mesh
trying.
them together, to add Creed to your shit, and then post that in honor of you, and you were like, "That's awesome, dude. Now suck my dick while I put another one
Yeah.
out." Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Pretty
it
fucked up,
is.
Cardona. Pretty fucked up, Cardona.
The end of that
Yeah.
story was pretty fucked up.
I'm not trying to get. Again, this isn't my hill to die on. It's like a stupid fucking video, but
Yeah.
still,
It's shitty.
come on.
It's shitty.
Pretty shitty.
We get it. Okay. So, next up, we're going to just cover the two worthwhile things from Raw tonight because I want to just talk about one and then the other obviously has some consequence. So, Alexa Bliss comes out after a Charlotte and Shayna Baszler match that went like a couple commercial breaks. That's all I know about it because we were fast forwarding because Twitter said this segment was good. Just being honest.
Yeah.
And we get to Alexa Bliss coming out post-match to talk to Charlotte, and she gives her a gift.
Not a gift.
Now, this is important because first, WWE is trying to take the yes chant back
Oh man.
with the taking of the gift. Should I take it? No. Yes. No. Yes.
Well, Brian didn't see it.
Well,
So just
No.
too
real
late, Brian.
just real quick, Alexa gave her a gift, and she says,
Yeah.
and Charlotte says, she says, open it, and Charlotte says, no, and Alexa says, yes, and Charlotte says, no, and Alexa says, yes, and then the crowd is up, is yes, yesing. So it was
Well,
clearly,
some of them were.
well, a lot of them were.
So is Alexa just going to take everyone's gimmick? Are they just going to put
Okay,
everyone's gimmick
okay,
on Alexa?
now-
I'll give her Bray. I'll
wait.
give her Daniel Bryan.
Wait, there's one more. Since you bring that up, Brian, there's one more. At the end of all this segment, I'm going to jump ahead just to your point, and then we're going to go back. At the end of this segment, she does the little sit in the ring the way Aleister Black would.
Yeah.
So when you say she's stealing everybody's gimmick, she quite literally is.
Right, she actually is.
So you'll have to go back and watch this, but she gifts this Lily-looking version of Charlotte doll to her, and then basically kind of one-ups her and stands tall with the belt at the end.
And to be honest, the dialogue was actually pretty funny.
Very witty. It was, and it felt like Charlotte gave a shit for a change in the promo. Like she held up her end of this, whatever.
Yeah.
But Alexa got all the good lines.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
I'm more excited about Charlie the doll than I've ever been about Charlotte. I'm just saying.
Charlie.
Google that shit.
Google that
Charlie.
shit.
There's a new champion. Third all-time African-American champion. Cash-in of a Money in the Bank is Big E. No longer Langston. No longer New Day. But this felt weird. Like I knew they did this for a ratings draw, but the way they executed it made me go, he's not winning.
No.
Like the face not being able to run in and just cash in all the time like a heel would has always been the downfall of the faces that haven't been able to cash in.
It's kind of a good swerve because we thought for a minute during that match, oh, he's not going to win. They're going to fuck him over. So they did give us a little bit of a good swerve. It wasn't a horrible situation. And I think Big E would be, I think we've all wanted Big E to be the champion. I mean, I'm not watching anymore. This is not going to make me turn it back on. But, I mean, I'm happy that he's a champion. Juan on the board says Big E as champion is like a worst idea ever. Bobby Lashley should have never lost. And just like Juan, every comment he has is the worst comment ever. He's so negative now. I don't know if the diabetes.
He's really negative tonight. What's going on?
The diabetes has made him angry. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, come on,
well,
Juan.
I think it's simple here. Big E is champion. Good, give him his shot. The pay-per-view 2 weeks away. I hope they don't just take it right back from him and give him a true chance here. They let Bobby, I think, go out a little bit. It's shocking the way they did this. It's cool the way Randy was there and he had a long match with Bobby. Like they started that match pretty early. I think it was like 9:38. But to Rob's point about like I'm not gonna make you watch it or whatever, the only reason we watched these segments was because of what we found out on IWC. If WWE wants us to watch something, guess what? They have to fucking advertise it ahead of time, or in the Alexa Charlotte case, have it blow up on Twitter to where we want to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
I am not sifting through 3 fucking hours.
Not doing it.
Because they did 2 goddamn things right tonight. Just saying.
Right.
I completely
And I mean,
agree.
it took place at what? He cashed in at what, like 10:55 Eastern time?
Approximately. We were
Like there. I mean,
we were.
there was. It wasn't a long match, right? Less than.
We
10
were
minutes.
watching, possibly a little delayed.
Juan says Bobby is a better draw than Big E. I don't see that. I don't see the logic there. I mean,
in the outside wrestling world, I think he's right because Bobby has the MMA background.
I don't. Okay, is he popular? If I go to talk to an MMA guy and I'm like, "Hey, yo, what's up, bro?
Well,
You like your tap out
okay.
hat? Do you know Bobby Lashley?"
Bobby
Is he
was a
gonna go,
legit multi-time champ in TNA too.
Okay.
So
But I mean, they have their streaming stuff now, like the guys from New Day, so they are fucking fairly popular.
I mean, Big E's not a slouch. I don't know how Bobby's a better draw. I just don't. I don't see it. Better draw
Well,
for
I know. I see what he's saying. I mean, I think in the eyes of like,
Marks,
well,
TNA Marks.
I think
mean,
no.
Bobby-
In the eyes of
Bobby's
like,
been more places, right? He's been a champion in other companies. He's been a champion in.
I'm not
Impact,
taking.
which-
I'm not trashing Bobby to elevate Big E like Juan
For sure.
is trashing Big E to elevate Bobby. Bobby's fine. I was on board. I was on board with Bobby being champion. I was excited about his run, but I don't think he's a bigger draw than Big E at this point.
oh my God, Juan, you haven't watched in a long time. He says Big E is just pancakes.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Your opinion has okay.
Yeah.
What happened, Juan?
Yeah, he gave up.
He was
Remember,
thinking
he
about
gave up a
pancakes.
while ago on it.
Juan's thinking about pancakes.
So Big E is champion. New Day comes out and celebrates with him. didn't feel forced like the Bucks who had to come out every week. They,
Right.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
riding Kenny's coattails. But
Oh
this was I just. The reason I think everybody loves the New Day is how real they are. If you watch the way Xavier's reacting and treating Big E and in this moment in the ring, like you can tell that these are fucking ride or die guys. And that's why they never could have their breakup. It's so much more, I think, than we believe.
Right.
They started off as what was it, a gospel type troupe?
Yeah.
Before Vince cut the reins loose and let them try it their way. And now they're the greatest thing ever. I mean, this is, and I guess with the up, down, down, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm with Rob.
Right.
Now that I'm talking it out, I'm with Rob. You're wrong. He's a bigger draw than Bobby Lashley.
Absolutely.
Maybe in the
100%.
MMA crowd, my point might still be valid. But in every other crowd, Rob wins.
Or the Impact crowd.
Yeah. Love your tap out shirt,
For
bro.
those of you
Love your
out there.
tap out shirt. Speaking of tapping out, I got whooped in our fucking fantasy first week, 170 to 107. Who's Triple H's damn hammer? Is that
That's Big Dan.
is that Big
That's
Dan?
the Danimal.
Danimal fucking beat me by fucking 63 points.
Yeah,
My God.
I'm pretty sure I beat the shit out of Estrada. Let me check.
Fucking,
Yeah, I did. I beat him by 50.
yeah, Green Bay got me fucking negative 3 points in defense. You motherfuckers.
50. I beat him by 50. No, it's in overtime.
Where am
so
I?
It's not even over.
Let me see.
And I've got the kicker. I can beat him some more.
Let me read a couple of these comments while you're doing that. Gaudian, is that right? Gaudian?
Yeah.
I feel like Big E
Gotti.
is going to lose the belt to Lashley because I don't think WWE would push Big E to the point where he can beat Lashley fairly.
I hope you're wrong there.
Yeah.
I'm with you though. I'm worried that Extreme Rules, they're gonna have Big E drop the belt right back.
To who?
It doesn't matter.
I
I'm just worried that they're gonna do it.
think you want an exciting, fun, popular face champion. I don't know how you go wrong with Big E. No. Stikelether.
Xavier beats him.
Right. MOWP Hall of Famer Christopher Stikelether says Big E as champion is a long time coming. In my opinion, I am as happy with Big E winning it as I was when Lashley won the title. That's kind of my point too. I'm
I just want him to
like
have
women
a
on our
good
periods
run.
there.
I want him to have a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So we'll see.
Now
We
you-
will probably, because I mean I'm the Jew that leads the crew.
Yeah.
And, Jews are stereotypical. So
Sure.
we will probably be covering Extreme Rules on patreon.com/MOWP, so you can watch along with us there and see our reactions. Is All Out up, Brian?
We have Jericho and MJF is posted.
Okay.
The rest
Oh,
will be
I-
posted this week.
Okay.
Did-
So
did
that
you have fun
made
with
it
it?
up before Cardona.
Wait, Brian, did you have fun with it?
What do you mean? Did I have fun with it? Yes, it was a fun video.
No.
We had fun.
Did you have fun creating the video?
Yeah. What do you mean? I always have fun making
Oh,
videos.
because that's the one where Adam was so focused.
No, there was the CM Punk one.
Oh, okay. Which one did you put
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
You said.
yeah.
You
I
said.
put up MJF and Jericho.
Oh, okay, that's right. CM Punk is
Yeah,
where
yeah,
Adam
yeah,
was
yeah.
was intently focused.
I was watching
right.
it on my phone. I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure you were.
MOWP.com. Patreon.com /
Yeah, you can't even plug it in.
Patreon.com / MOWP. You can do that. So, do we still have a t-shirt site?
Yeah,
know, you're in charge of
we
that.
do. We do.
Markedoutgear.com still? Yeah.
Yeah, that's still up there. It's
All right.
still up there. It's still around.
All right. We go to that.
Yeah.
Use the promo code.
Yeah.
You remember the promo code?
I think it's just marked out.
Marked
maybe?
out one word.
Yeah. Or you can
All
go
one-
to,
all
below
one
the,
word.
below the collar brand. Belowthecollar.com. That's
Below
it.
my belt.
below
what?
the collar.
Below the collar.
Below the not below, not BLO.
Below.
Below. Like
Below
under.
thecollar.com.
Stike says with the draft coming up, this was a way for them to draft Big E to Raw. He's their champ.
Yeah.
I don't think-
it's- Yeah.
Yeah, he had the money in the bank. That
Yeah,
was
it's like usually you were like, oh, here comes the Stike comment. What's he gonna say? Gold, gold, gold. That was
Yeah.
No. Sorry.
yeah, and
Sorry.
Guardian says, I can't believe you have a bar all to yourself. Yeah, we're at Patty's Pub
Yeah,
in Philly.
we do. It's cool. We're here.
Come see us.
Steve's over there drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
It's after hours. What are you gonna do?
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
I'm destroying Steve in fantasy, by the way.
So yeah, I destroyed Estrada. He's so bad he won't even show up on the board. So anyway, we will be back on Wednesday for another episode. Kira should be here to watch with me and Brian, but we're gonna be covering Dynamite and probably talk some dirt sheets and stuff that might arise between now and then. Dynamite delivered last week. I'm looking to see if it'll deliver again this week, which is to say, 2 hours of good versus 3 hours of shit. I'm gonna keep watching Dynamite instead of Raw.
As long as Dynamite doesn't do 30% of its show as recaps of the show that you're watching currently, I'll keep watching.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I do think they could stand to do a little bit more when the story, and I've told you this, Brian. I think you agreed with me, but what they should do a little more if the story is carrying over from Dark or Elevation, they should show a little whatever. It could be like less than 30 seconds.
Little skin.
Yeah, little package, something to just go, hey, he knocked him on his head on last episode of Dark. So
Everybody heard it. Adam wants to see a little package.
Yes. We're talking like Leslie Chow size, just because that just seems
Uncomfortable at this moment. Yeah.
tragic.
Okay. So I think is that everything? Is that the show?
Yeah, I believe that is. So come back, tune in with Brian, me, and Kiera on Wednesday. Until then, same smart time, same smart channel.
Bye.
We at?
What are you doing?
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
I can't close it.
Hit the fucking button.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmedia.